Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be discovering something very interesting. I want to take y'all with me. There is a diaper baby fur defender who has no qualms with what other people do, as he sees it's not his business. So his morality spectrum is almost non-existent, let's just say that. Here in a moment, you'll be able to witness what I saw, and stick around near the end. There's a funny Mafia story. Apparently he claims to be in the Mafia. It's quite interesting. All right, without further ado, you guys enjoy.
Why would I justify some fucking stupid pedophile? Oh god, Broken's here. They're over there by that mirror. I walked over here. He started like getting on to me. I was like, yeah, me and a couple. I was telling Floof, me and a couple of friends were like trolling some age aggressor. And he's like, I wouldn't be trolling age aggressors. He's over there. His name's Arcora.
Yeah, I fucking flew in this bitch already, but I'll explain all the other.
It's always the Half-Life fucking community, isn't it?
So I need y'all to walk up with me, because if I walk up in this, they're gonna over here.
No, it's only Cairo. He's been known for this for a long time, and yet he's the community manager for
Arcora. Oh, you mean
no, Cairo?
Floof.
Like Floof, yeah.
Floof has been.
Have I told you my baby fur story?
Baby fur? What the fuck?
Oh, everyone can listen to this story. I have funny. If you want to listen to my baby fur story, I have one.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Baby fur story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So was that last year?
I don't think anybody wants to hear that.
What you're?
I'm not a part of it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
See what I mean?
Let's hear the story, man. What's
Let
going on?
me.
Who the fuck is this guy? Why do people keep joining?
Maybe if you hear the story, you'll understand before you make assumptions. So
Well,
I
go
went
ahead.
to
You were the one defending age aggressors. That's why I assumed.
I went to a maker's room party for my friend Cabin at last year's Anthrocon. And if you don't know Anthrocon has like many different satellite hotels that are close, but you still gotta walk to. And I
How old are you?
absolutely despised it. 24 years old.
Alright.
I absolutely despised it, but I ended up walking to her party, and I ended up tripping over like those, the parts they have that separate which ends of the street you go over. I didn't see that, and I'm in my suit. I didn't see that, so I full on tripped in the middle of the street jaywalking. And these two furs, don't care about them. I don't know them. I don't care. They're dressed a little iffy, but I'm not one to ask questions. I don't really care about people I don't know. We end up going into the hotel and into the same elevator. Like, oh, you going to a room party? We might be going to the same one. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to my friend's maker's room party who made their suit. And they're like, oh, we're going to a baby for a room party. You're like, all this bullshit. And they're like, oh, you can, I'm like, oh, cool. Okay. So I get out before them, and this dude pops his head out of the elevator and goes, hey, if you're not feeling it at your room party, you're invited to our room party at this room, this number. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay. So I continue on there. The story does not end there. We end up going outside to smoke some weed. And we had to go outside to smoke some weed. And they end up coming out the exact same time we're going out. And it's like, oh, you never showed up at the room party. And these people are like, Milo Pony. And I'm like, oh, it's because I was playing Mario Kart at my room party, so I didn't really have any need to. Like, I'm not going to your room party just to skip out on one room party. I can't remember how it ended. But they ended up re-inviting me to the room party, and I was like, no, thank you. I'm kind of just vibing over here. You can go off and do what you did. One of them jumped up behind me, like surprised me and hugged me from behind. I'm like, dude, just get the fuck off me, please. Like, I don't know you.
What were they like in a baby
That's
fur
it.
outfit? Or?
Like, they were like in they weren't in baby fur, but they had like a little dress on with like pink like pony. I don't remember. They had like pink. I'm not one to judge what you dress at. I'm already at a convention.
Where'd the baby fur thing come from?
I'm already.
Like, did you see one there? Or?
No, they specifically said they're going to like they specifically said the kind of party they're going to in the elevator.
Oh, so you got like
and they asked me if I wanted to join.
Like a diaper party, basically.
Yeah, I I got invited to one, but had no intentions on going. I'm just gonna stick with my friend and their makers party where there's BDSM shit going down. Like, we were whipping a person with a whip on their bare ass, but that's about it. BDSM shit, but nothing like that. That kind of thing. And they get a little too close and comfortable with people they have like single off conversations with. Because that person is ended up running up and jumping. Like, I didn't know they were there and jumping up behind me. And I'm like, okay, dude, you're a little too close. We had like one conversation in the elevator because I'm not one.
He just wanted
but the kind of person I am is I don't care who you are. I don't know what kind of situations you've had in your life. I don't know you, so I'm not gonna make assumptions. I'll have a conversation with anybody. If they give me information I particularly don't like about them, I'm just gonna avoid talking to that person. That's it. And I don't typically like causing people for trouble. So I'll have a conversation with them. I just won't conversate on their or comment on what they like and what they dislike. If you want to go do that, that's all you. I'm assuming it's between a bunch of adults and it's none of my business.
Well, what do you mean? Like, you assume?
That's it.
Like, you just go off the natural assumption? Like, you just kind of like roll the dice, or you just don't like really care what the other person's doing?
If I don't have 100% information they're doing something and this is wrong, if I don't have a first-hand or second-hand point of view on a specific person, I'm not going to believe stereotypes and what I believe is wrong. Because by all means, I am one for, if you're an adult, do adult things. Whatever you do between consensual adults is none of my business.
Yeah, like, would
personally.
One sec, I'm sorry. Someone's
No, please. I'm not afraid to justify what I believe in.
Can I ask you if you like think decoys are moral? You know what I mean by decoys?
What's a decoy? It's a decoy. I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, like a decoy is like a adult talking to it is a adult pretending to be a minor talking to a potential bad person.
Oh,
right?
Catfish.
Okay, that's interesting.
Catfish. I call them catfish. That is downright wrong, and if I catch it, I won't talk to the person. But personally, because of the way I grew up, I was held back in kindergarten. So naturally, all of my friends were multiple years younger than me. So when I was in high school, I was a senior dating a freshman. I was an 18-year-old senior in high school dating a 14, 15-year-old freshman. That's just because how it worked out, and we vibed with each other in cross country.
Yeah, things happen.
We ended up breaking up. I don't condone adults on children. Like, if you're a 19-year-old on a 17-year-old, that's 2 years difference. I don't care. You most likely went to high school together, that kind of stuff. I don't condone any adults with children, and me, myself, I do talk to 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds every once in a while in VR chat because they vibe well. They can hold up a good conversation. But I'm not going to talk to them as if they're someone I have interest in or someone who I would talk to my best friends with, either flirting or sexually. I'm a heavy flirtatious person. I'm not going to do that way with anyone above or under the age of 18. I'll have a conversation with them because they can vibe and hold up a pretty good conversation. And as long as they're mature, that's the biggest problem I have with a bunch of people who are 16 and under, is they're just immature and unwilling to listen to other people's views or hear everything out. That's personally me. But as far as anything trying to flirt or do anything with under someone under the age of 18, if I catch it myself, I'm going to drop the person. But as far as it is, if it's a friend of mine, if I hear it secondhand, I'm always gonna be one to confirm it. Because rumors spread around, a person can just be talking to a 16-year-old.
Suspicions, as it were.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I think the whole Boof situation is bullshit. I'm friends of Boof, and the whole Boof thing is completely bullshit.
What's a Boof?
It's a maker. It's a maker, or it's not a maker. It's a poppy fur in the furry community. I am friends with someone with Boof, and the whole Boof thing is downright stupid. I mean, someone leaked his entire Telegram information, which I'm not gonna lie, taken out of context, some of the stuff I sent on Telegram, taken out of context, would get me banned in the furry community. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure everyone in the furry community can speak on that, honestly. When things are taken out of context, it gets bad.
Well, what do you mostly use Telegram for? Just like sharing like furry porn overall, or I'm not gonna.
I use Telegram to keep in contact with my I use Telegram to keep in contact with my friends at conventions because I'm a convention goer. I'm going to Megaplex in 2 weeks.
Yeah. What are you
I'm in a
excited for
bunch
that?
of
What are
groups
y'all
for that.
doing?
I got a room. I'm excited for it. Gonna see my friends. Listing off a couple. Maybe a friend y'all would know. Y'all probably are not big in the furry community, but I'm gonna hang out with Astra, a couple friends of mutual friends of ours. Just get to see plenty of friends. Do a lot of drinking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit of a responsible alcoholic. It even says cheers right on my collar.
A lot of furries drink. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But that's just me kind of person. I mainly go to furry conventions I don't even go to the con stuff. I just room party it up.
Angry.
Oh.
Angry. Oh.
Who?
My avatar always looks angry, and I'm not quite sure why. It's pissing me off that it always looks angry.
I had that problem with my previous avatar. It's why I like my face tracking. Because this avatar used to only look angry, and I would just give like fuck me eyes all the time, which is superior. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, you got them ready.
This one mentions it too from time to time. It's like, you're just giving me those fuck me eyes. Like, I can't help it.
No, it's the eyes of like, because the only reason why I like your eye tracking is because it's like the way you look at me, it's like flirtatious, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It's that look. It's like I don't like. I'm sure. Like, I'm always confused whether it's like, are you sure about that, or like you're trying to like depict something that I've said.
But what we were talking about earlier between me and Nova B over there, hold on, Bunny, is I'm not one unless I see it firsthand or confirm it with a person to make fun of or chastise a person for it, because it's not right if I don't know their previous experiences.
I heard someone say regression like right as I kind of loaded in. That I don't know. I just loaded in. What's your opinion on that? Like,
regression?
Yeah.
I've had IRL friends that have had regression. I'm not gonna lie, but these are adults.
What about age play as well? Like after you go on the regression part, because they are two separate things, but they often get twisted into each other.
A person's kinks is none of my business personally. As long as you're not physically, mentally, or sexually abusing anyone, I'm perfectly fine. Especially children. I am not one for children. I was raised here in the South. You touch a child, if you even touch a child, it is a death sentence for me, to you, personally. But as long as you're not physically, mentally, or sexually abusing anybody, your business is none of my business.
Well, if it's, I don't mean to pry, right? But you kind of said that in itself. If it's not your business, then you wouldn't really pay attention to it. So wouldn't you figure like the abuse would be hidden in a way that you wouldn't be able to see it until it was too bad, or to the point damage was like catastrophically done? You know what I mean?
Whatever I say in this safe place is safe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is something I haven't told you yet. Story time about me, and this is where I get off from it. Is not get off. You know what I mean. This is my personal standpoint, and that should fix any misconceptions about the story time. Is my grandfather information for Vietnam kind of person. I've seen the photo of him holding, standing on a pile of dead bodies with a severed head in his hand. It's fine. My family's full of a bunch of Confederates. I was raised that way. I am one to stand upon my views and all that. My grandfather currently works in Florida. Just turned 80, and he wants me to join the family business he has been in for 40 years now over in Florida, because my uncle couldn't cut out my Uncle Buddy. And what he does is he buys up businesses and repurposes them and sells them either for profit or directly influences for a mafia. Which, if you know anything about the mafia nowadays, is pretty much a glorified business who isn't afraid to do anything underneath the table for the greater good. Mafia tend to have ties inside of prisons and things like that. And instead of leaving me with his work buddy or his work buddy's daughter, who we ended up having sex, was actually where I lost my virginity to, a wonderful Latino. When I was 15 years old.
Yeah, a little spice. Yeah.
He ended up bringing me with him because he's been trying to convince me to move down to Florida and join him because he knows the kind of person I appear to him. He ended up bringing me to one of his work businesses, and in the prison, if you don't know how it is, if someone gets out of prison and they feel like they're going to do the exact same shit again, they're going to want that shit taken care of. So we ended up getting one of them calls like, hey, he's a child molester. He's just going to end up causing more harm to both children, mentally scarring children, and more harm to the families of those children, and vice versa. So we can't have that. So instead of letting them get out of prison, they wanted to end the job there. So we end up in the Gulf of Mexico, and my grandfather wanted me to be the person to cinder blocks attached to his feet.
Yeah, to make sure you got rid of them.
And so that's what the business call was about, and I ended up being the person to do that. I am fully behind anything to children deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Because the children are our lifeline and our future. And that is something I personally have to live with for the rest of my life, because I was both coerced and convinced into doing it. I told my grandfather I wouldn't be able to do it because I am a pretty soft soul. I do think they deserved it, but I don't think I can be the one to do it because it will be something I have to live with for the rest of my life for what I did.
How much did he offer you? I'm not saying money can buy your morality or anything, but how much did he offer you?
Oh, I didn't get anything from it. It was just job business.
Oh, okay.
It was just what needed to be done.
I think the anger and the relief of it would have been more payment enough that you would have got.
Well, yeah, surely.
Yeah.
But that should clear up any questions y'all will have on that personal standpoint. As long as, like I said before, as long as you're not physically, mentally, or sexually abusing children, you're fine in my book. Or women. I am very heavy against women. My dad grew me up to teach you, or my dad said this multiple times. A woman could be beating you black and blue, dragging your name through the mud, or running you over with a tractor. You touch a woman, you are not part of this family. And I will, to this day, not touch a woman in my life.
Oh, no, I think, if a woman's hitting you, you have a right to self-defense. I don't think, knock her ass out, but, push her away. In a sense.
Not for me. A woman could be doing anything, and I will not touch a woman. I would give my life before I lay a finger on a woman. I'm so sorry, I haven't been focusing on your chat. I've been hearing the bops out. But that's personally my standpoint. But I'm also not one to make fun of or chastise a person I don't know. I feel like the world's a better place if we can all just live with each other and let each other's lives be, as long as we're not violating what I told you violating.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to blur the lines.
Exactly. Oh. But What I told y'all is very sensitive. What I told y'all is very sensitive because I'm not doing it ever again. It's something I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life, knowing what I did. In reality, my brain says I may have saved someone else's life, but it's still something I have to live with.
Well, yeah, typically it's like a cycle thing. A lot of times it's like a cycle thing. So you probably just broke that, little bit of the cycle.
My biggest worry is I don't want to get used to anything like that, because if you feel remorse, no matter what you did, if you get used to it, that's where we get psychopaths. If you get used to justifying anything like that, that's where you get psychopaths, and I refuse to get used to. Oh.
You talking just made me tired. Holy shit. Wow. Why the fuck's my instance turned into like a massive party, bro? I'm kind of terrified.
Speaking of which, I still have that beer I need to finish off. Who's cheersing with me? Usually the rodents. Yeah, wait, you said you got none or you got some? Because usually the rodents in VR chat are pretty drinkers.
I drink on occasion. My favorite is a gin and tonic. It's usually a triple shot gin and tonic, though.
Classy, man.
I say I'm on a high. I've been on this high for about a year now. Twisted teas. Otherwise, I drink whiskey or my homemade moonshine.
Oh, nice. Usually we drink a lot, but my family kind of has a history with problematic drinkers, so I don't typically drink a lot.
Cheers! I got a half and half twisted tea right here for you. Go cheers with me.
But I ain't got nothing to drink right now.
Sad. I guess I'm cheersing alone.
I want to see you chug a whole bottle of milk.
The whole keg of milk. Are you sure? Are you sure you want me to throw up and die? You want me to die?
My mind just immediately went to
whole bag of milk?
The whole bottle.
Y'all get y'all's milk in bags? I get my milk in jugs.
Wait, no, that's a Canadian thing. No, we're just getting milk. I just get my milk from the store in jugs of milk.
I just heard my brother turn around and walk past my room and just yell, "That was the best shit I've ever had." And then next one he just walked past. Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh, I genuinely hate the fact that fucking I hear stupid shit in my house.
Normal form.
Who's messaged me?
It was me. More nudes.
Oh. Was it? Hey, yo. I think there's an event going on in one of the servers at the minute, I can't tell. Please, the way you spoke about that was actually really cool, so I enjoyed that.
Yeah, no problem. There you go.
I really appreciate your ability to listen and hear me out, because a lot of what I said can be taken very poorly outside of context.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't trying to sit there and actually listen,
I can't look at that avatar's eyes without fucking. It looks like it's wanting to kill me.
It's gay.
Avatar. Be quiet, Darren.
Fazbear 2.0.
It's just those eyes.
Whack the Mayu. Whack the Mayu.
I don't know if you know anything about Gulliver's World over here, but over in England we have an attraction. It's called Gulliver's World, and it's really close to me. It's in a town called Warrington near me, and fucking good god, it's terrifying. It's fucking Avatar scares the shit out of me.
Okay.